Monday, September the 19th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Different type of weather setup in place now as we go through this week than what we've had over the past couple of weeks. Here's what it looked like during the 5 o'clock hour this morning in Greensboro. Fog and rain rolling through, and I will show you the early morning radar in just a moment. But we will have the chance today of these scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder from time to time. Look at that. Temperature and dew point at 5 o'clock this morning, both 74 there at the PTI airport. That is soupy summer tropical air. The humidity at 100% around the region. A lot of 70s on the board. These temperatures way above average for low temperatures here in the month of September. We have totally lost touch with the average highs and lows for this time of year. Look at that. These dew points, these would be above average in the middle of summer. These are soupy dew point temperatures this morning. So here's the deal. Let's go to the tropics, then I'll kind of pivot back to our weather. Let's look what's happening here, and what's happening here is related to the tropics. Part of what is causing the scattered showers and thunderstorms today. What was once Julia, now a remnant low off the Carolina coast. There's also a tropical wave off the coast of Africa. We're monitoring for signs of development, but it probably heads well out to sea in the Atlantic. But here's Carl, and Carl is not looking overly healthy this morning. Does not look like a well-organized system at all. It is a tropical storm, 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds, located about 930 miles east of the Leeward Islands. Now, I think as you get toward Thursday and Friday, especially, that's when the overall atmospheric setup becomes more favorable for some type of tropical development. I should say some type of strengthening of this system, rather. And so you notice the official National Hurricane Center forecast brings us to a hurricane Thursday or Friday, and then maybe strengthening to a very significant hurricane thereafter, as this makes a run in the general direction of Bermuda. Now, the computer model guidance is really in pretty good agreement that this is going to curve to the right and then out to sea well before threatening the East Coast. That is not a certainty, but I think it's the most likely scenario. And here's the reason why. Let me give you a look here at the, just say for instance, this is the NavGem model. Okay, so here's one ridge that's currently steering the system on a westerly track. It begins to find a weakness in that ridge, and that's where you see that northwesterly bend. There's Bermuda right there. And before this next ridge can build over top, the general idea with most of the modeling is this curves to the north. Now, if you were to see a slower track of Carl, or if you were to see this ridge develop over top rather a little sooner, maybe a little bit of a different scenario with a more westerly track, but that does not look terribly likely right now. A couple other specific models here. This is the Hurricane Wharf. Again, there's Bermuda right there. And I know you can't see that, but it's a pretty decent hurricane. And then here's the GFDL, same deal. Pretty significant hurricane passing a little east of Bermuda. There's Bermuda right there. And the intensity models here, in a pretty good agreement that this does become a hurricane, and many models take this up to at least a Category 2 or higher hurricane. So that'll be something to watch here with Carl. Now back to our weather. And there's your scattered showers that have been occurring over parts of the region last night and into this morning. And this is just a deal where you have the remnants of Julia near the coast, and you also have a cold front approaching from the west, and those factors combining to give us scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, here's the upper level setup. This piece of upper level energy moving in. This is the European model, and notice this kind of cuts off. This is Tuesday, and then even out of Thursday, this thing's still sitting here. So a prolonged influence on our weather this week. Now, the forecast is not cut and dry. I'll show you why here in just a second. Today, I think we're looking at scattered showers and thunderstorms. There's the high resolution modeling. The greatest coverage of rain and storms in the eastern half of the state, but I think anywhere roughly Interstate 77 and points east, fair game to see scattered showers and thunderstorms through the day. Your temperatures today held in check, at least to some extent, due to the opportunity for those showers and thunderstorms. Now, Futurecast here. This is tomorrow on Futurecast, and then this is Wednesday. You have rain in eastern parts of the Carolinas, not much further to the west. It is definitely a different scenario here on the European computer model. Here's Tuesday, pretty good area of rain over much of the Carolinas. Wednesday, same deal, and still some areas of showers on Thursday and Friday later this week. And so enough rain on the European, and look at this, you see some really healthy rain totals being generated on that particular model. GFS not as intense with the rain for sure. And so it's a challenging forecast. I'm going to go ahead and for the time being, I am going to leave in the opportunity for scattered showers throughout most of the work week. This is the European, again, more detail here. This is today, there is tomorrow, there is Thursday, that upper level low just sitting there. So on that particular model, you get this type of scenario. This is Monday, today, this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm sorry, I got off a little bit of my models here. Let's see, this is, all right, yeah, this is Tuesday right there. This is Wednesday, that's Wednesday afternoon, and then there's Thursday, and then out at Friday. Even then, still some scattered showers. Now, some models are much drier than that, but I think the best course of action with this morning's forecast package is to mention the chance of at least some scattered showers each day through Friday for a drier setup tries to take hold over the weekend. That's it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.